need to move your mic closer to your face.
Okay. Hello, right here. Is that close enough for you?
That's really annoying.
Okay.
Don't do that.
You said move it closer,
You're
so
not
that
like a crazy person.
this is close.
Oh my God. Stop it.
Okay.
Welcome back to Barely Behaving with Becky and Jason. You're already on my last nerve. You need to talk into like the top of the ball, not the side of the ball.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't, because when you talk, that's what I hear. I hear fart noises, and then you look at me, I'm like, oh, I should probably respond.
Speaking of fart noises, maybe you should stop eating so much cabbage.
Cabbage is good for you. Look it up.
Yeah, but you eat so much of it, you're constantly just ripping ass.
Fucking look it up.
And then you explode the toilet into a confetti of cabbage. Cabbage confetti.
No, it's not cabbage confetti. That's just air.
Right. But the propulsion
doesn't matter.
Of the cabbage exiting your asshole ends up all over the toilet.
It's stained air.
Stupid.
No, not stupid.
Yeah.
Cabbage is healthy, so I eat it.
You roast cabbage with olive oil and salt, right?
Yeah.
And then you cook it, and then you put it back in the refrigerator, and you just like snack on cabbage.
So what?
It's so random.
It's not.
I'm not arguing that it's not good for you, but you're like, let me have some cabbage.
It is. It's good for you, so I eat it, and it fills me up.
I'll get some cabbage here.
That's right.
Like little Bugs Bunny.
That's fine. Bugs Bunny eats fucking carrots, buddy.
He might eat cabbage also.
Not in any Warner Brothers.
Okay,
fucking not
just
in any.
A bunny in general.
I've never seen
a rabbit.
Rabbit eats carrots.
All right. Well, just you, the Jason.
Well, there must be more people that eat it because they have a lot of fucking cabbage for sale at the grocery store.
Yeah, as an ingredient.
No,
not
people
as
have
like. Most people be like, "Can I get a chip? I'm gonna have some chips. I'm gonna have a little, maybe some nuts. People like nuts. We don't do nuts. Maybe you get some nuts, but you're like, cabbage.
Yeah, that's why I look like I look, is because I eat healthy. I don't sit there and eat fucking shit.
I know you don't, and we love that about you.
That's right.
And your new shirt. I'm very appreciative of you wearing a new shirt. You got 2 new shirts when we were at Disney last week. Wow. The Beach Club Resort.
It was worth every $35. Oh my God. All $35 right here. Or 40. I don't even remember.
I saw they had a lot of like fall.
The $75 wreath.
$75 for that wreath.
People buy it. I've seen it at people's houses when I go around. I've seen it.
Like the wreath that they hang on Main Street on like the light post. It's got a little Mickey Mouse orange pumpkin in the middle, and then around it's like the orange. $75.
Yep.
Oh my God.
People buy it. It's out there. It's out there.
I mean, I shouldn't complain. I mean, the amount of money we've spent on, our trips to Disney is quite a bit. We don't buy that much of like.
We don't have too many souvenirs.
The garbage, yeah.
No.
Although, we don't have too many souvenirs. Our 11-year-old son is a connoisseur.
A stuffed animal connoisseur.
Animals. He has so many. I had a frog in my throat. He has so many stuffed animals. The reason we bought him the bed that he has, it's a storage bed with 6 drawers on the side, is to store all of his stuffed animals. But wait, there's not enough room.
No.
His full-size bed, not even a twin, a full-size bed, all 6 drawers full of stuffies. The top of his bed is a mountain of them.
Yeah,
and he sleeps in them like E.T.
Yeah.
In the stuffies, that's how he sleeps in them.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many. Do you know how much money all those things cost?
A lot.
So fucking much.
We didn't buy the majority of them, but yeah, if they were, the average size one is like, I don't know, like $30 a piece.
Yeah, and they're like this big.
So I mean, we probably have damn near 100 of them.
I would guess. He tries to like coerce his little brother into getting stuffies. He's like, "Oh, he would like this one, I think." And I'm like, "But he doesn't give a shit about the stuffies. He doesn't care.
He doesn't want. His younger brother doesn't want anything.
No, he doesn't care if he gets a souvenir at all. Like, you want this? No.
No, he's there for the ride. He's there for the ride
and for his personal restaurant.
Yeah, the personal restaurant and for the ride.
Private restaurant.
Yeah, every time we go there, we want a stuffed animal. We're going to have to put a kibosh on that soon.
Yeah, I know. The one he got this time was only like this big.
That's fine, but if we're going to keep them smaller, that's fine, but there's no more room.
But he also has, and I almost forgot to mention, he has a drawer in his closet dedicated to, I don't know if anybody remembers these Tsum Tsums. T-S-U-M, T-S-U-M.
Yeah.
They're little, they're like this big, like almost little beanies. And they're shaped like a pill, kind of, with the different Disney characters on them. The entire drawer from bottom to top full.
Disney now, remember they had the Tsum Tsum.
Yeah, the cartoons.
The cartoons.
It was like 1 minute long cartoons.
Yeah, but they had like 50 of them, but they were 1 minute long, and that's where those came from.
Well, now they've got all the different collectible random bullshit.
They got a different thing going on. I forgot what the name of it was. But it comes in like
it's like a mystery package.
Yeah. That's the new thing now. They try to get you with that.
Then you just keep fucking buying them. I hope I get this one next.
And then where were the little boxes that we used to open up and pull out the character? That
they were
like,
little like plastic little.
Right.
They were all shaped like Mickey heads, but they have different characters like painted on them.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's gone now too. I bet you if we would have kept them in the fucking packages, they would have been worth a lot of fucking money.
Listen, I'm not going to be that guy that has a house collecting shit that stays in the box.
I got you, but if we would have at least kept a couple of them, we could have kept them.
But no, the collectibles. But we do have a lot of pins.
Yep, the pins. There's some pins. Those are gonna be worth something.
Maybe.
If they're worth nothing, man.
It's like the Beanie Babies from the 90s.
Right.
The Princess Diana one, which I have in this house in a little plastic.
It's worth nothing.
No, I know. And we were convinced that was going to be like our 401k plan for us to retire on.
Right now.
As long as you kept the tag on. And the tag was even a little plastic thing. We were really convinced that was it. If you had one, you're set for life.
Nope.
Not true.
No, not true at all.
We just changed our reservation for Thanksgiving. We were about to stay at Fort Wilderness in one of the new DVC cabins, which I've heard are lovely.
We've been there before.
And we have been there, but not in the new ones.
No.
We were in the old broke-ass ones. But we're going to stay there. Here's the problem with that place. Once you're in your cabin, you have a golf cart, if you can get one reserved. Which I would never in 100 years stay there if you did not have a golf cart.
No, don't do that.
It's a pain in the ass because once you're at your cabin, you got your little golf cart there. If you want to go to a restaurant, get in the golf cart. Drive 10 minutes, go back. If you want to go to a shop, get in your golf cart, drive out, go back.
It's 10 minutes there and 10 minutes back, not 10 minutes round trip.
No.
So everybody's aware of that.
Yeah, or if you want to go to a park, you have to drive to the bus stop or drive to the boat dock. And fuck. And if it's raining, fuck your life.
Oh, yeah, you're getting wet.
Fuck your life if it's raining.
Yeah, you're getting wet.
So we were just like trying to figure out a way to not stay there. And so we changed to, as you just mentioned, the yacht club.
That's right.
Which is not my favorite. I'm not going to lie. It's very dark in
very
there.
Woody.
Very old man.
Very wood.
Yeah. Very
wood-like.
Yeah, very lacquered, dark, stained wood.
And I understand because it's supposed to be
the
like
vibe.
Ships and wood.
I like light and bright. Beach Club is more light and bright.
Yeah.
And I prefer that. But there wasn't a lot to choose from this late in the game for Thanksgiving.
No.
So we got what we could get. And we want to do a club level. And that's what we're doing.
That's what we're going to do.
So see you there.
It'll still work out though because we're right there on the boardwalk. That's where I wanted to be anyway.
Why do you like that?
Because there's a lot of stuff to do around there.
Mm-hmm.
You could walk to Hollywood Studios if you wanted to. You could walk to Epcot. You can get on the Skyliner, visit other hotels. You can take a boat to Epcot. You can take a boat to Hollywood Studios. You could walk around on the boardwalk. Like you would not get bored. So like when you get out of the hotel, either the beach club or the yacht club or whatever, I mean, it is wide open spaces for running and everything else, which we did quite a bit of running when we were there.
We did.
Because I have to wear out the children before we go upstairs. So when you stay in the Magic Kingdom loop, it's
very claustrophobic. You know, I mean, we've had great experiences at the resorts there, but like there's just more space and you have more options for travel. We used to spend a lot of time there.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not as much.
That whole park has been worn the fuck out for us at least.
Although our youngest will sit on the people mover for like an hour if we let him.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
He loves sitting on there. And honestly, I kind of do too. It's very relaxing. You're away from all the crowds. You can just sit there and just
They should serve drinks on that.
That's not a bad idea.
Like as you walk up, you should have there should be like a bar area. You can grab some drinks while you're, like you're getting ready to get on and you can just get on there and just chill. And that would be the best thing because you just wandering around.
Yeah. We went on this past trip. We went on the Carousel Progress, which you hadn't been on in a really long time.
About 20 some years.
Mm-hmm. And it's so fucking boring.
But it's full of air conditioning, which is nice during the summertime.
But how about that pumpkin that was there?
Oh, yeah.
In that one scene?
Yeah, that pumpkin looked like it was about ready to eat a dick.
It was really obscene.
Yeah, it was.
Like, and I wasn't the only person who noticed it because there was a guy a couple rows in front of me who laughed and I watched him take a video or a picture of it.
The pumpkin's mouth was like this. It was like, insert here.
Why would you do that? Like, couldn't you do like the zigzag smile? You know, like the traditional zigzag or the one tooth smile?
No, it was the put your dick in my mouth.
Oh my
fucking pumpkin.
It's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty boring.
Yeah.
Not to mention that you got yelled at by an individual getting onto the bus.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I forgot that
so,
bitch.
Like,
okay,
when the bus pulls
scene.
up, like everybody's waiting for the bus to go to the Magic Kingdom. So everybody knows, even when you were a fucking kid in junior high getting onto the bus.
And we're at the resort.
Mm-hmm. At the beach club, bus pulls up for the Magic Kingdom, and everybody just fucking goes straight for the door of the bus. It's a fucking pile. It's not a fucking line. Mm-mm. It's whoever shoves their way on there first gets on there first. So I don't know if this was this woman's first time at Disney World.
But there isn't usually any shoving.
No, but there is no shoving.
People
but
just kind of file.
They filter in,
Yeah.
and then everybody gets on, and then like I've never heard anybody get mad at anybody else except for this last time, where this woman told you that I guess we don't wait our turn here in America or some bullshit.
Was she American or did she have an accent?
No, she was from America. She said I guess we wait politely, or we wait in lines in America. So maybe she thought you weren't from around here.
Oh, do I look exotic?
I guess. I don't know. Okay. So then I was just standing next to the woman, and then I was waiting for other people. So I actually was like, go ahead, because you guys already have your seats. I don't give a shit if I stand or whatever. I don't care. Go ahead. So then she takes her hand and goes like this. I was like, all right, thanks. I didn't know there was a problem. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I'll get on. I don't care if I follow you on. You guys are on the bus. I don't give a shit. Everybody else could load up onto the bus, and then I'll get on last.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Right.
Because I'm carrying a stroller. I don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. And then she mumbled something under her breath about America. I go, what about America? And then she was like, you need to wait your line. It's just courtesy or whatever. I was like, do you see a line? Mm-hmm. Do you see? Everybody's pushing each other around. So as we got on, she sat down in the seat. I said, see, you had nothing to worry about. I said, there's plenty of seats. You got a seat. Mm-hmm. I said, relax. Take it easy.
Right. I know.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Well, and good luck to you at the parks the rest of the day.
That is where I was going to go next, because if you're worried about getting cut off at the bus line, when we got off the bus and we got into the Magic Kingdom, I got cut off probably 20 times by the time I got from the entrance gate to Casey's Hot Dogs. About 20 times. So, I mean...
That's just the nature of the beast.
Right. If you're going to Disney World, you're going to have to understand that you're going to get shoved out of the way, and you're going to have to be okay with that, because then when you're walking, you may accidentally cut somebody off as well, if it's just what it is, because you got people that are there that have never seen shit, and they're just wandering, they're just looking around, and then they just cut you off or bump into you. It's like, look, it's no big deal. No harm, no foul. I don't care.
Right. Nobody's going in there throwing bows like on purpose.
No,
it's
but
just...
apparently this woman is not prepared for Disney World. Wait until you get in line and someone wants to like smell the back of your neck because me getting close to you is going to get me on the ride faster.
Right.
Like, and then if the woman's going to ride the monorail, I don't know if she is or if she's not going to. That's a whole nother level of like zen that you're going to have to like endure when you're mashed into those fucking the monorail.
Try to get on after the fireworks.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
try that. You let me know how that goes.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to like fucking take a breath and be like, all right, like.
Why do you think we watch the fireworks from our room and whenever possible?
That's right. I will pay an extra $100 to $200 a night to watch them from my room because it's not worth.
Because then when they're over, you go.
Yep.
And you close the door and you crawl in your bed.
Jump on the bed and finish watching Dirty Jobs or college football or whatever it is and fucking go to sleep. You don't have to
our kids love Dirty Jobs. And we don't watch like cable shows at home. They're all on streaming services.
It's like brand new.
So they're like, who's this guy? Dirty Jobs?
Yeah, the fucking episode's 20 years old and it's like, this is not new. Like, this is really old shit.
I know, but they like it.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather them watch that, though, than put fucking Bluey on again or Big City Greens.
But there's no new of those shows coming out, which is fucking horrible for us because we have seen every single episode of Bluey.
Because if I have to hear grannies again on Bluey.
So I don't want to, like, I can't stand Bluey anymore.
And see, I still love it. But there's one episode called The Sign. And if you're a mom, you know this episode. It's where they're going to sell the house. And it's It's so sad.
Yeah, and I just can't stand Big City Greens anymore.
City Greens reminds me of like an alternate universe of The Simpsons in some way. I don't know what it is because they're like crass and they're yellow.
Yeah. They don't have noses.
They don't have noses. Yeah.
I'm thank God that they don't watch stupid ass Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I'm glad that fucker's gone.
Oh, Toodles.
Oh shit. We've got like 10 years under our belt of that stuff. Fuck those shows.
That show was a big hit. Our oldest used to love Little Einsteins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, I could probably sing the song. I won't though. And then
that's what they used to do.
On a rocket ship.
Something like that.
Something. And then Octonauts. That's making a surge again.
Yeah, Octonauts is coming back.
I'm
gonna have to slam dunk that back down into the hole again. I can't handle any more Octonauts.
Calling all Octonauts.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that show too. When we were growing up, the shows when it was on, it was on. That was it. No, so it's not like our parents were like, "Oh, we get to watch this episode a fucking 100 times." No,
Right,
you had to wait,
whatever
and it was only
there was
on,
there.
and it was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And there were commercial breaks.
Yep.
And so it wasn't like this constant like fucking throwing shit at you like you have to pay attention to.
Well, and the thing is too, like our youngest has ADHD, so like he can be mid show and then just be like, I'm fucking not watching this, and go find another one that he wants to watch and fast forward to the part that he likes and turn it on. Like it gives them this immediate gratification. And it's wild because we didn't grow up with that at all. It's it's a whole different thing now.
Yeah.
And I remember telling our oldest once about changing the channels. There was no remote control. And he was like,
what was that? What the fuck? But then what do you do?
You couldn't just watch a movie whenever you wanted? Well, no, not unless you went to Blockbuster and got it.
Before Blockbuster even came out, you had to go to like the regular mom and pops.
Yeah,
like,
Video Villa.
They had the clear cases. Mm-hmm. And then...
they're like opaque.
You reserve the like if movies were coming out,
the new release,
you like put your name down and like, oh, you're third, and then they call you, oh, your video's in. You're like, yes, fuck yeah, and you drive down there and they take the highlighter picked up, and then you go and you watch the movie, you rewind it, and you put it back down in there.
You remember when you'd go in there when there was the adult section in the back behind the curtain?
Yeah, they had like all the pictures of like the fucking all the pornos on there and everything.
It was like you'd see someone go in there and they'd pull back the little curtain or the little beaded thing. You'd be like, what's in there?
Yeah, you'd wait. Somebody would go in there and you could see it real quick. And then it was gone. It was like, well, what if I moved the like
you want to get in trouble?
You don't want to get in trouble. And I'd be like, you don't want to look at those videos. Those are not good videos. So is that person not a good person? No. I didn't say that. It was just that those are bad videos. Well, what makes them bad?
Behind a curtain, it must be interesting.
Those are for adults only. You don't really want to watch those. Yeah, but those people are naked in there. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? I have so many questions.
I need more information. I need research.
I'm like 8. Why is they naked? Like, why is there a curtain? What makes it so bad?
Was there a sign above it that said like 18 plus or something?
So, usually it denoted
like
that.
Little neon sign.
Yeah, but I don't know, like when you have those videos coming in, was there like a guy that that ran the store, ordered the videos? He's like, these are going.
This one's gonna be a hot ticket.
This one, bring this one in. This one too.
He knows the new releases.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, these are all the new releases. Bring these in. These are hot. We're gonna get good money for those. Those rentals are like $6. So we're gonna get.
Oh, they're more expensive when you got those?
I believe so.
How would you know? You didn't get to go back there and find out.
I'm pretty sure they had the.
Did Buzz check one out?
No, hell no. He never did anything like that. I think it had like the signs of the pricing, like.
Because like a new release was always more.
Right, yeah. So you have like, because they're not going to advertise adult video prices out there.
So the porn was maybe $8.99.
Right, it was in there, but it wasn't out there because you're like, well, why are adult videos $8.99? What are those? It's raise too many questions, so then you would have to go back.
Here's my question for the associates that worked there. So if somebody went in there, they got their video. You still had to go to the regular checkout.
Yeah.
To like.
Yes, you did.
To scan that baby out. Like, what did the associate? Were they like, oh, that's.
I don't know. Maybe they are.
Like, oh, I watched that one. That one was good.
Right. If you go if you like this one, the one that was right next to you, you're gonna want to get that one next. All right. That's my tip for you. Like, I don't know.
And then you got to return it, but you could just put it in the box, so it's a little more anonymous when you're turning it back in.
Right.
In the thing, but like the checkout, was that a little embarrassing? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but I mean, you could do the old like I grab one of these and grab a bunch of the other ones.
You put it on the bottom.
You put them like together, and then they just scan it, and you just I don't know.
That's a good time.
Yeah, with
that was a Friday night. in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, well, the Friday night was you already had to have your movies reserved, because if you didn't have a reservation, you're fucked. You're watching a rerun of some sort if you went.
You lived in a family that were type A. I did not. There was no reservation.
Oh, no.
We went there and whatever was there was there. And a lot of times the new release section, you know, because it would have like the VHS, the cover,
Good
and then
luck.
it was empty behind it. And you knew, oh, we're fucked. We're not going to be able to get it. My parents never, ever in 100 years made a reservation. We went there, whatever was fucking there. Good luck.
Yeah. Or you could ask them, hey, you got any blah, blah, blah behind the
oh, yeah, in the thing, in the return bin?
Well, these are reserved. Well, maybe there's an extra one. I had to watch my VHS wherever the fuck I was, or get a Nintendo, because Nintendo games were huge.
Oh, yeah, you could rent those. I remember the Zelda one was gold.
Yeah. I had
Gold
that
cartridge.
one.
I did too.
But they had like, you know, Nintendo has like hundreds and hundreds of rentals. There was just so many to choose from. Like there was always something there for you to play.
There was a game that I fell in love with called A Boy and His Blob.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I loved that fucking game. You fed the little blob guy jelly beans.
Yeah.
And then he would do different things so you could move along in the map. And that was my favorite game ever. I rented it multiple times.
Yeah, Boy and His Blob. There you go.
This week's going to be Halloween, which we don't give a shit about.
No.
So we carved pumpkins.
I told you they're going to get rotten. They did. They rotted the fuck out of them.
2 weeks ago maybe we did
The weekend before we left for Disney, we carved the pumpkins, and I said, are you sure you want to carve these now? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I said, they're going to get rotten. Lo and behold.
They were so gross. The whole bottom of them was furry mold, and the whole face was like just shrunken in.
Yeah, I told you.
In Illinois, I mean, I know we're not in Illinois, but like that didn't
because
happen.
it was cold.
I know.
It's not cold here. So if you were going to do it, we should have done it this weekend.
That's too late.
And then it would have been okay for Friday, or do it some other time. I don't fucking know, but they don't last here. That's fine.
And on Halloween, I'll put out my bucket of
I'm not answering the door.
of Yum Earth candy, allergy-friendly candy. Dump that all in. Put it out there. Don't fucking answer.
I don't even care if somebody comes and dumps the whole thing.
Don't
then
care.
Go ahead, have it. But if the bowl is empty, don't knock on the fucking door, because no one's coming.
No. And our kids don't go trick-or-treating.
No, and they don't go trick-or-treating because they don't give a shit about the fucking candy.
And they don't like being scared, especially our little one, which I don't blame him. I also don't want to be scared.
I know it's not so much the scariness. I just think that they're really fucking lazy. They don't give a shit about that. That's what I think.
Yeah, but they have gone. Our oldest went once when he was small, I think before we knew about his allergies.
And then one later, and then when he was like, I can't eat any of this, he literally said, what's the point?
Right.
There is no point, buddy. I'm sorry. It's just that you got your exercise in, so awesome. What?
I thought I heard something.
No, they've been nice and quiet today.
Okay.
I mean, he's watching movies on his iPad,
That's
the younger guy,
fine.
but I'm not going to argue at this point, because then what he'll do is he'll just turn on the TV and fucking blast that fucker.
Yeah, I know.
Where he's like that Maxell commercial with the tape,
the guy
with the guy sitting
thing.
there in his hair, and he's sitting there with his hair's fucking blowing back from like whatever. That's our youngest child in his little chair, and it's just like, and he's just listening. Friday night, he was just like, I'm not going to bed. So like,
oh my God.
he finally fell asleep at 11:49.
Yeah, I came out of his room at 11:49. He had just decided, I'm not going to sleep. And I'm like, your body needs to rest. You need to go to sleep. And he's like, I don't want to. We were laying there for a while. We read a book. I've got meditation music on his Alexa, all this kind of stuff going on, trying to like, bring it down. Finally, he was like, Mommy, I can go to sleep by myself. And I knew he was going to fucking do something. But I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, you walked out.
So I walk out. And then I come back here and I tell you, I'm like, he said he's going to go to sleep by himself.
No,
I know he's not going to, but I'm going to end up back in there.
No, I was in the kitchen, and you came out, and I said, this fucking kid, in my head, I go, he's not going to
And I
fucking
knew
sleep.
he wasn't either.
He was like, he's not going to sleep. So 5 minutes goes by, then all of a sudden I hear the door go, and lights beaming out. So obviously it's not like, like he turned the lights off. So then I hear that, and then I hear, he closed it back up, and then he go, and then nobody still came. So then he started to walk out. I can hear his feet
Little tiptoes out.
real slowly. So I just stood there like away from the doorway. So when he would get to the doorway, he would see me. He got to the doorway and he froze just like this. I said, what are you doing? I'm not going to sleep. "Yeah, I know you're not going to sleep." I said, but you're not grabbing your iPad either, because he specifically told you
to make sure I plug
it in,
and put it in the basket.
and put it in the basket. So tomorrow morning, I know where it's at. Bullshit. Yeah, but he was going to come. He thought he was going to be slick. And we were like, oh, you're going to sleep? Oh, yeah, sure. We're going to sleep. And he was going to come out, grab his iPad, and play all night long. Yep.
Yeah, he was going to be in there with his eyes fucking bleeding.
And we would have found it tomorrow because he wouldn't have been smart enough to bring it back and plug it in. You know, he would have left it in his room.
He
And
would
we're
have
like,
slept with it in his bed.
exactly. And we're like, why is it in here? Well, I got it this morning. I don't think so.
Yeah, he's a sneaker.
Yeah.
He's a sneaker. He's going to be rough for us when he gets older. That's just a taste of what's to come.
It is, but I mean, I've already done everything that he's ever planning on doing, so that's why I just stand there and fucking wait. I know what you're doing, man. I know where you're going. If you're going to try and sneak out the window, that's fine. I'll be ready for you. I'll be ready for you.
But here's the thing. You know, that you see people talk about, remember when we were younger and we told our parents, hey, I'm going to go sleep over at Nicole's house.
Yeah.
But you were really in a field drinking Bud Lights with your friends or whatever it was. And it's like,
no, my mom had no idea.
right, that's what I'm saying.
My mom had no idea. She's like, oh, yeah, well, that's fine. Because she never did any of that stuff. You okay? Too much chili?
I think I ate too much chili.
Yeah,
so
but-
I feel like my food is like up here.
Well, what happens is with the beans and everything, as it starts to break down, it creates the gas, and it just fucking builds
so I'm
up.
going to be farting it up later.
Probably. You're just going to feel like really like full right now. And then you put the corn chips on top of it. Then when the juices soak into the corn chips swell up too, along with the beans. So then you're just like, and it hurts really bad for probably about 2 hours afterwards.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I just feel like I can't breathe.
Right. That's the gas. And that happens to me when I eat the cabbage.
Oh,
the cabbage.
full circle.
I eat the cabbage. And then the cabbage works its way in. And when it gets about here, like around the belly button, I'm like, ooh, that's sharp.
I can hear your stomach.
Ooh. And then what happens is that as it passes through, it goes,
Yeah.
and I feel it go, I was like, we're close. And then it'll go, and it's down at the final move. And I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom now. So then when I sit down, all it is it goes like, you get the it's like a juice fart. So you hit the, like the juice is loose. So you fart, and then the juice goes, and then that's what hits the toilet like this. And then you go, and that hits the toilet. And then like sometimes you get some blowback. You're like, ooh, that doesn't feel so good.
It's like fucking paintball.
Pretty much.
That's what it's
a
like.
huge one. But then all the air comes out after that. It's like, so then I deflate. And I'm like, oh, that was good. And then the poop comes out. And I'm like, that was great. I feel really deflated. You know, it's really good.
You're giving people a really intimate
Doesn't matter. You started
view
it.
of your asshole.
It's not my asshole. It's what it looks like in the toilet. So it feels so good. And it comes out. And then, you know, and then sometimes when you're taking a regular, we go to the bathroom regularly and the turd hits the water and it goes bloop, bloop. And then it like that, there's like a meme and it like slaps your balls. Like the water slaps your balls and like it like the thing, it's like it kisses your butt, goes, and then it slaps your balls and then comes back down. The water like comes up and does all that. It goes bloop bloop and it comes up, so you can just see this character and he goes and then slaps. It kisses your ass and then slaps the back of your balls and then drops back down in the water.
Oh my god, that's such a visual.
That's what happens. That's what it feels like. So now every time that like that happens, I'm just like, oh god. Comes up and like touches
a little
you.
water droplet has a face on it.
Yeah, pretty much. It has the face on it, and its lips come out, and it just and kisses your ass, and then it slaps your balls, and then it's down. So, but the only thing that's worse than that, though, is that when your wiener touches like the under seat of the toilet seat, because sometimes it'll
When you're pooping?
No, like sometimes if you move or you know blood kind of gets to that area a little bit, and it just kind of goes boop, like just taps the seat, like the underneath of it. When you're at home, that's okay, but when it touches the inside of the bowl or the seat, like at like a
Public place?
Oh, because you're touching, you're just like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to cut that part off now. You go home, you're looking at it. It's so clean. You gotta clean it real good. It's gross.
That is gross.
You'll never know that because you don't have a.
No, but that's emergency poop situation. You're not sitting in a toilet in public unless it's an emergency.
Right. Here's the deal. If you are going to a public bathroom for pleasure, like, oh, you know what? I gotta take a dump. I can't, you know.
Like our 6-year-old
Yeah, like
who loves to take a dump.
I gotta go to the bathroom, and I can make it home, but I'm gonna go now and
Right.
just sit down, and you're just like, you just like, you know, you just relax and
Take
you
a
take a
leisurely
shit.
poop.
Yeah, that's not me. Like if I'm shitting in a public bathroom, it's like it's coming out, and this is what we're doing,
You
and
have to.
we're gonna take a shower after this, and that's it. That's it. That's all. That's what's happening.
Yeah, public poop is not ideal.
Well, the worst place that I've ever taken a poop has been at Disney World. It is the fucking god awful.
I would think that
worst.
like a ballpark would be worse.
Actually, correct that. You just because I buried that memory. I had to go to the bathroom at a Lightning game. I had to take a major diarrhea shit at the Lightning game.
Yep.
And that's when we had glass seats. I was like, well, the only place here is a non-private bathroom, so I had to go up.
Oh, because you weren't in like a club box.
And it was like the one around, and there's just I was like, okay, well, this is what we're doing. So I'm squatting, and there's piss all over the floor. So and it's slimy, and I'm just like, this is happening. This is happening.
You have no choice.
And I have no choice, so it's fine.
Right.
So I just fucking splattered all over that fucking thing, flushed it down the toilet, and I fucking walked out like that wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I took an emergency shit at Disney by Epcot on the way out. I think it was a food and wine festival, and I ate something that did not agree.
Within 15 minutes of you eating that, you fucking dropped it, and then you're like, I think I'm okay, but I need to go back. So we went back, and we went the back door out of Epcot, and then you're just like, I have to go again, and you like fucking did this speed walk, and then you shit again, and then you lay down the bed with your pants open because you're like, I can't, and then you shit again on top of that.
Yeah, I have a weak stomach sometimes.
I don't know, but that rivals the leaving me at the boardwalk because you didn't know you were pregnant. Like those two right there.
Have we told that story?
I think, yeah, probably.
I don't know if we have. So the story is we were at the boardwalk staying in a villa. We were with your parents and your sister. We didn't have kids yet.
No.
And I was pregnant, but I didn't know it yet. And we got there, and I looked around the room, and I was like, I don't like the color scheme in here. It was bothering me to the point of like
Nausea
/ like rage. Like I was like, get me the fuck. I fucking hate this room. Like that was I was like, I fucking hate it in here. Look at this couch. This is terrible. Look at this. Oh, look at these. I was pissed about everything. And we were there, and we went to the parks and whatever. And one of the nights I couldn't fall asleep. I was so uncomfortable. And I was like, I can't sleep. And I was going to get up. I almost did. I got up out of bed and I went and laid on the couch and this and that. I was all over the place. I was going to take the keys and fucking leave and drive home by myself at like 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I almost did it. It was like my hormones having a fucking party in my body, and it was just making me nuts.
Yeah.
And I almost left you there.
Yeah. So those two right there, I remember. Those are the two right there with the shitting one, and then you're gonna just leave my ass there.
You would have gotten home. Your parents were there.
Yeah, I know I would have gotten home, but I would have woke up and like, where'd she go?
I envisioned, and that's when we had a Chevy
At
Tahoe, I think.
at least leave a note.
I don't think I was going to leave a note. I think I was just going to leave.
Anyway, that's a wrap for today, I think.
I think so, too.
They're getting rowdy out there.
Okay. Well, anyways, good thing I didn't leave you at the boardwalk.
Good thing.
So, and hopefully you don't piss me off again that I
Cool.
leave you somewhere
that's
else.
fine. I'll get home. I'll figure it out.
All right. Well, anyways, I think that's it for today.
That's it.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening. See ya.